He wrote some of history's most prolific songs. He was a natural singer with a wide range and melodic tone. His lyrics were simply enchanting. He once wrote, "If he cares for the lilies in an open field and caresses each petal with dew, if he acknowledges a tree when the winds make it kneel, how much more does he love me and you?" For 41 years, Rusty Goodman wrote and performed songs that touched the lives of millions. He started singing as a teenager, and after serving in the United States Army during the Korean War, he began a career as the bass singer with the Plainsman Quartet. With the country deep in social and political unrest in the 1960s, Rusty longed for a deeper commitment to his family and to Christ, and that desire led him to Kentucky to join the church and sing with his brothers Howard, Sam, and Howard's wife, Vestal. It was a magical combination. The Happy Goodmans broke new ground during the 1960s and 70s by implementing a live band and creating their own unique sound. With Sam's humorous MC work, Howard's showmanship at the piano, Rusty's songwriting, and Vestal's hairdos and handkerchiefs, the powerful singing was the sweet icing on a glorious cake. They quickly became America's favorite singing family. The Goodmans had a list of hit songs a mile wide, most of them from the pen of Rusty, who used his poetic gift to craft lyrics and melodies that would become industry standards. Songs like "Leavin' on My Mind," "Home," "John the Revelator," "Who Am I?" "Look for Me," and this classic, "Had it not been for a hill called Mount Calvary, had it not been for an old rugged cross, had it not been for a man called Jesus, then forever my soul would be lost." Touring, writing, and recording were Rusty Goodman's passion. He was equally passionate about his family, wife Billie, and two daughters, Tanya and April. He loved fishing and fixing things, tinkering, and motorcycles. He was adored by the gospel music community, naming him the fans' favorite singer 3 consecutive years, winning a Dove Award for "You Make It Rain for Me," and he was inducted into both the GMA and the SGMA Halls of Fame. Rusty's songs have been recorded by luminaries like Elvis Presley, the Imperials, J.D. Sumner, the Spears, the Gaither Vocal Band, Michael English, Gold City, and Jason Crabb. His legacy lives on even today with the launch of Goodman Revival, and his spirit is rooted deep in the trio's DNA. A few weeks before his homegoing, Rusty was honored and memorialized for his influence and great contribution to gospel music. Gloria Gaither recited from her writing, "Poets." God sends us poets, prophets, troubadours, who see what we have missed, who warn us lest we self-destruct and fill our nights with music. They surround our alienation with love's embrace. They burn through the fog of our oblivion with the piercing light of truth, and they sing the dream back into our hearts. They tune our ears to the laughter of children. They raise our sights to lofty aspirations. They help us to discriminate between the tinsel and the true. Rusty Goodman is one such poet troubadour.
You know, for those of us who were privileged to see the Goodmans perform live, I think we would all agree that when they would take the stage, it was like a force of nature had just occurred. It was something else. And Rusty was such a part of that, with that smile that would light up the room. And that voice, my goodness, that voice that was bigger than any room. And he was so gifted in so many ways, and we're honoring him for all of those gifts, but probably his most lasting legacy has been his songwriting. And the thought has occurred to me as I listen to Michael sing "Who Am I?" and as I listen to all of these other artists sing these wonderful Rusty Goodman songs. Those songs are as powerful today as the day we first heard them, aren't they? It's amazing. So for all of his many gifts and talents, but especially for that legacy of great gospel songs he has left us, the Southern Gospel Music Guild are proud to present Rusty Goodman posthumously with this harmony honor. And as Tanya and her sweet mother, Billie, come out and accept this on his behalf, would you show them right now how much we still love Rusty Goodman? Let them hear it right now, would you?
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Clarke, and thank you, Southern Gospel Music Guild. And Mom and I have talked about it many times, that one of my dad's greatest wishes is that his music would outlive him, and that it would touch and inspire generations to come. And he would have loved this tonight. But I also know that he would want to share this great moment with the greatest lady. And my mom is the one that stayed home, kept the home fires burning. She prayed and prayed for that family as they traveled across the country singing about Jesus. So I'm so glad that she's here to share in this too tonight. God bless you, and thank all of you for giving up your time and being here tonight to honor my dad. Thank you so much.